All right, here we are back. Did you see that shot of Allison Payne dancing away just a minute ago?
Man, you got to get into it.
Benny the Bull.
Yes.
The Bull and the Incredibles. Now let's give a warm welcome to our Master of Ceremonies, longtime broadcaster and first ever Chicago Bulls coach, the one and only John Red Kerr.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce a local recording artist to sing the national anthem, Jesse Campbell.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights for the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare bombs are bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner, tell me, does it wave for the land of the free? And the home, and the home of the
Thank you, Jesse. I'd like to thank Governor Edgar, Mayor Richard Daley, and the wonderful, wonderful weather here in Chicago for the 6th annual rally of the Bulls Championship. Let me start by acknowledging many of the men who were a major portion of these victories. A man who will collect his second ring on the Bulls coaching staff, Frank Hamblin. A guy that won 3 rings on the first three-peat, and 2 as a coach, Bill Cartwright. Jimmy Rogers with 3 other championship rings, but 3 with the Chicago Bulls. Jimmy Rogers. A very important part of the coaching staff, a man who was with them since they started their charge for the victories, the designer of their offense, Tex Winter. I'd like to take you back, if we can, to courtside. Let me introduce the PA announcer, Ray Clay. Hey,
Chicago, how we doing? This team loves you. You love this team. All I want you to do is remember it up here and remember it down here, because it can't get any better. You know how this goes. We did this last year. You helped me out. So get ready. We're going to do it again. Wake Forest, Rusty LaRue.
talk to you on a personal basis. I want to bring him up to visit with you. First, you have to remember that this team lost 6 times in the playoffs by a total of only 14 points. They've won 11 and lost only 7 on the road in the finals. Let's bring up your coach and ask him about his feelings, Phil Jackson.
To you, all right? I know you do. I know you do. But it's all right. You sit down and be quiet for a second, and I'll talk to you. First of all, we want to thank you for your support. Yes, sir. You've been great. Secondly, we want to thank our families. Back here. These two. All these people gave us tremendous support. My family and these players' families, we couldn't have made it without them. I'd like to thank my coaching staff. Bill Cartwright, stand up. There's Bill Cartwright, former captain, 3-time world champion, Chicago Bulls. Frank Hamlin, the mastermind against the Utah Jazz. Jimmy Rogers, statistician, he's the guy that put it all together for our defense. And finally, a Hall of Famer coach, Tex Winter. About a year ago, this last month, Jerry Reinsdorf called me and asked me, did I think we could do it again? I said yes. I believed in these guys. All these guys could come back and do this again. I believed in them. And I thank him for that opportunity. Thank you, Jerry. And I want to thank Jerry Krause for giving us the opportunity to do it. He had another plan, but he put it aside. Thanks, Jerry. I want to thank the co-captains of this team, Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. Yeah, they were the heart and souls of this championship run. Without Scottie coming back, we never would have got it done. And Michael loaded us up on his shoulders and carried us home. And this was our last dance, and it was a wonderful waltz. Thank you all.
One of the steadiest players on the Bulls, always there when the long-range shot seems to count, Steve Kerr. Steve, the Utah Jazz obviously have great memories. The memory of you hitting the shot to win the championship last year. They played you so tight in the last game, they wouldn't give you a shot. That's respect, isn't it?
Well, my story is not quite as exciting this year, but I'll share it with you anyway. When we called timeout, we were down 3 with 45 seconds left. I kind of thought to myself, this would be a great chance at a three-pointer to tie the game. And I mentioned that to Phil. And Phil looked at me with this disgusted look. And he said, Steve, let's face it, last year was a fluke. Get the ball to Michael and get the hell out of his way. So, that's what I did. You know what happened, you know the rest. And for what it's worth, I thought I did a fantastic job of getting out of his way. I want to thank all of you for cheering for us and supporting us all these years. It's been unbelievable to experience all this with you. I also want to thank our families behind us, my teammates, the coaching staff. It's been unbelievable. We love you. Thank you.
And now a guy that I always called Phil's last-second substitution. It seemed like every quarter or end of the game, this guy would find his way on the floor. He had big minutes against Utah when Scotty was hurt in the first half. How about Judd Bushler?
Well, it's been a pretty exciting week for me. To have a baby and win a world championship in 1 week doesn't get any better. I'd like to give thanks to my wife. She was the world champ this week. I want to thank all the rest of my family and the gentlemen you see behind me that made it happen. It was a fantastic year. It was a terrific run. And last but not least, I want to thank you, Chicago, for supporting us the whole way through. Thanks.
The next guy was a great help for the last couple of years. A wonderful baseline shot when needed. Let's listen to Wennington's World. Billy Wennington.
Wow. I got it all on videotape. Mike, maybe I'll send you a copy one day since you were so graceful and let me film you once in a while. But I want to thank my wife and my son who've had to put up with me at home, with my mood, and last couple of days, the jubilation that I've had. Most of all, I want to thank my teammates and the coaches who've made the last 5 years here in Chicago the best of my life, best of my basketball career. I want to thank all you people out there, and I want you all to remember what we have now and what we've done, you can't take away. So whatever the future holds, we have 5, 6. Love you.
Well, it seems like every year Michael promises to get a ring for somebody. I remember when Darrell Walker was here, he got a ring for the Bulls. Frank Hamlin last year. This year, a new player. Welcome, Scott Burrell.
Thank you. I just have a couple of thanks to give out. I'd like to thank the fans and the city for supporting me in the Bulls. I'd like to thank the organization for making the trade to bring me to this great city and a great team. I'd like to thank my teammates for working me so hard to get me better and make me a world championship and get me a world championship. And I'd like to thank my mom and dad for producing the world champion, and I love them. Thank you.
The next guy comes from far across the water to join us. From Australia, Luke Longley. Now, Luke, you had some trouble with your knees during the season. Did the rest pay off for your playoff run?
My knees are fine. Everything feels great right now after what we've just been through. I don't have a single worry in the world. And we've got guys on this team from all over the world. You know where I'm from. We've got Croatians, Canadians, guys from all over America. But when we go on the road, and obviously when we're at home, we feel like we represent Chicago. You guys have made it a great place for us to represent. Feels like home. It's great to be on top.
I can remember back in the Indiana series, I can close my eyes and see this, one of the most beautiful plays in a playoff. Coming down on the left wing with the ball, Tony Kukoc. He goes behind his back to Michael for the dunk. Tony Kukoc.
Thank you. As a waiter, I have only one thing to say. It's been a pleasure serving you and hope to see you soon.
I don't know what went through your minds, but when Utah had the ball with 5 seconds to go, I sure would not want to have been this player. He had the job to try to guard John Stockton, and he did a great job. I wonder what went through his mind those last 5 seconds. Ronnie Harper.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank my family and friends and my teammates and the coaching staff and all the great fans of Chicago. Thank y'all very much for this dream season. And if it was our last dance, it was a great dance. Thank y'all.
Well, I don't know if there's anybody in the NBA, any power forward as strong as Karl Malone. But we're going to find out from a guy that played against him. And also, I want to find out, what can we expect when you meet with Karl in the wrestling ring in July? Dennis Rodman!
They say this is a family show, right? Well, I'm gonna change this shit. All right, well, you know, I don't have much to say, but I'd like to thank the organization, Phil Jackson, and my little girl Alexis, and I've always told myself I'll never ever get married, right? I'll never ever have a wife. If I had to marry anybody, it'd be these 12 guys right here.
The championship, being very sick and hurt. I think if you look in the dictionary and courageous, you'll find a picture of Scottie Pippen.
Thank you. Thank you, Chicago. I just want to thank you guys for all the support that you've been able to give us, myself and the Chicago Bulls over the last 11 seasons. Really relying on us, giving us the opportunity to bring back another title. I want to thank all my teammates, the organization, the Lovables, everyone who supported us in the city of Chicago. It's been a great run. Thank you for our last dance.
You know, I must confess to being addicted to rosin by now. The 6th MVP this past season and the 6th MVP in the NBA Finals, Michael Jordan.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. First of all, let me say, I want to thank my wife and my kids for putting up with me through this grueling season. It's been a long season. I know a lot of people didn't think we'd end up back in Grant Park this year. Nobody knows if we're going to be in Grant Park next year. But the one thing I do know is my heart and my soul and my love has always gone to the city of Chicago. And I do know that no matter what happens, my heart and my soul and my love will still be in the city of Chicago. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your energy. I just hope and pray. I just hope and pray that we can have an opportunity once again to share this type of enjoyment in the city of Chicago. Thank you.